launch Zedetapax. Oh. Oh shit. Nope. Dead seed. Cool, but too easy. That's so jarring. Ice spike biome right into like plains. I mean, cool. Talk about a pain in the dick start. I knew there was gold blocks on some of this shit. That's what I've been afraid of. Yeah. This one I think's a no-go. Just... a cool challenge, but not how I want to start by any means. That's awkward as hell. What is this, a volcano? Hot springs in the middle of it all? That's so weird. This is some funky ass generation on this one. Bro. Okay, this is like some wild fucking ice generation. Like, this is all ice, right? No, it's water. Okay. Boo bees. Frieza coming back to the 500. Dude, almost 2 years. Holy shit, dude. Let's get some plots in chat for that miracle. 2 years of thick plotting. Here's the hot spring. Yeah, this is kind of a wild seed. Not gonna lie. It would be a pain in the ass to survive on this. At least in this direction. Like, that's nuts. This biome's freaking huge. This said, let there be snow. And it said, hold my beer. And it just goes back into more. That's the crazy thing. It just keeps going. Like, this is enormous. Deep frozen ocean. Yeah. Hold my rum. Yes. Hold my rum. What's going on, dude? Alright. We've fucked with this enough. There's no way I'm playing that. It's cool. Edit. Holy ice biome. That. Okay, so this has like a lake start. I'm looking for seeds that don't have like real easy starts of like village like right away or shit like that, because I'm gonna play it on UHC, so I don't like want it like easy, and I don't want the seed to be like absolutely rickrolling me, where it's like here's a bunch of ice. So I'm just looking at starts and seeing what seeds pop up. Because, like, I'm trying to avoid portals, because that's gold. Like, look, right here's 2 gold blocks. Just making it easy. Oh, pff. And a golden apple. Like, this is fucking cracked. Cracked. If you needed, this for healing. But I'm also trying to see if there's anything, like, cool that pops up that's like, yeah, this is a really unique setup. Because I've got the Biomes of Plenty expansion on, so, like, I'm all DTF for, like, there's a village pretty close by. And, like, some of this shit I may not be able to avoid. And that's fine, like, I get it. But we're just, like, seed hunting. Seeing if anything cool pops up. Okay. A mountain start. Into a lush cave. that, of course, goes down to, let me guess, bedrock? That goes down... Oh, God. Does this really... That'd be fun. Hold on. Does this literally just drop right into it? No. Okay. Yes, it does. Damn it! Literally, you spawn basically on top of one of these things. That's fucking hilarious. Like, I'm barely off spawn and I've already hit one of these things. Oh, and there's a mine shaft? A whole damn mine shaft down here next to an ancient city. With a crazy-ass lush cave. That's wild. Literally on spawn. Alright. It's probably not gonna be one we start on. Came to say hi and redeem that awesome milestone. Good luck on finding an awesome seed. Thanks, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. We'll see you later, man. Here's another hole in the ground. Oh, it's part of that lush cave system. Okay. Yeah, I'm not... It's neat, but... I'm gonna have to pass. I mean, I'm sure you could make a cool-ass base out of the mountain. It's just, do you really want to go diggy diggy hole? Because it, like, feels like that's, like, the play. Like, if you do this, you take this mount, you know, you spawn in, you get this big-ass mountain, are you gonna really not diggy hole? Like, come on. Yeah. Ooh, you die instantly on this. I think this kills you. Yep. So you would have to you'd have to somehow dig your way down through the tree, because that instantly kills you. Enchanted forest, flower forest. Like, I don't mind having to yeet myself off like that. It's not terrible. It's kind of a cool little plains-ish area. What do they call this? Prairie? Yeah. Typical forest. Village. Gotta watch out for that. Swamp by the look of that. Or jungle. Bamboo forests. Interesting. I think we've seen better. Birch forest. Okay. Pretty neat landscape. Village. It's a neat area, but like, it's got some cool, like, ground visuals to work through. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Let me guess. Straight to bedrock. Oh god, I bet you it's going all the way down. Seeing if it popped that ancient city underneath. No, okay. Back to the surface. I mean, I may just end up taking a random seed, but, you know, there was still that idea of you might get something cool. Cherry forest. Prairie. Decent water. Mountains kind of neat. And, like, I'm not looking for anything really in particular. I'm just looking for something that says, yeah, let's try it here. Yeah, it's not really doing much for me. I think it's 15. I mean, it just needs to be a title. Because, like, I mean, the real thing is we're going to be going out throughout the world, so... Checking spawn areas more just to make sure I don't get it easy mode. But I also don't get next to fucking impossible. Because, like, ice complicates things a lot. Like, at that point, you're having to deal with a lot of, making sure your stuff doesn't freeze, and... And when I tend to have ice, I typically dig down underground. And that's kind of another thing that I'm wanting to try to avoid, is that easy, natural desire to just want to go up, down below I go. Tell me to start like a dwarf without telling me to start like a dwarf. This would fuck me up so bad. You got skeletons right there. That would suck. I mean, this is cool as shit. Don't get me wrong. I love stupid shit like this when the land breaks. Like, you got this shit broken up in air. This is what, the black sand? Yeah. Volcano plains? Yeah. Marsh, I bet. Floodplain. Into a mangrove forest. Pandas. Watermelons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no to this one too. Because, like, without looking, I almost guarantee you there's a ruin in here. That might make things a little too easy. Some cool formations, though. That's for sure. Definitely some cool formations. Emeralds! We're rich, bitch! Kind of boring. Some neat structures, but kind of a boring area. One thing I guess we could do, too, is we could make it to where we just put a rule that we can't settle. How do we do this logistically? Within 500 blocks of spawn. That could be something we could do. That might make it interesting. And then it prevents the, oh, is spawn too easy type thing. Because that's kind of what I'm more checking for over anything. And just, is there anything cool around? It's like, oh yeah, this would make like such a kick-ass base. Village. Two villages, three villages. Yeah, that just kind of kills this one. Yep, that kills that one. Savannah, interesting start. Okay, so you got like this little lush biome that goes into... This would suck. Dried salt as your building block to start with. But into a Badlands. This to me would feel like cheating because this is where a lot of gold is. And then, I mean, the whole town over here also kind of kills it, too. So, Yeah, that's a no-go. Bro, Discord. Be on some salty shit today. They keybound stream control to fucking tried to stream or some shit. Really? What the hell is going on with it? I mean, I hadn't really been on Discord too much today. I mean, this is actually the first time I've been on it. Okay. Doesn't drop straight down. That does kind of suck being there, but we can slightly work around that. So you're saying whenever you press shift, which is what I'm doing, it was trying to start stream on Discord? That's so weird. Bees nuts. It's a neat area. Another village sorts of kills it. Also, a lot of surface lava lakes, which is kind of weird. I mean, this isn't terrible. Like, you could make it work. Okay. Jungle, kind of beachy idea. You got a half a boat. That's a trippy area. Into jungle. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit the no button on that. Okay. You'd have to love the color brown to live here. It's cool. Yeah, grass block. So, meaning it will just be what it be. Another ice biome. We really want to try to stay away, I think, from this. Yeah, we're just gonna walk away. Okay. Got a wood source. This would be hard as shit to build on. Because you've got all the marshland. Okay. It's got a little harbor there. Redwoods seem to be really popular. Like, we get this biome all the time. Like, we might have to edit the game file so this doesn't show up as often. Because I'm seeing this thing all the damn time. I feel like Redwood Forest should be a little rarer than that. Because, like, boom, there's another one. That in the flower forest, the big flower field keeps generating, I think, way too much. Like, the giant flower field is cool, but I feel like that should be rare. Not just something you see every couple hundred blocks. We might have to change the generation file. It's like, okay, so here's the thing. I don't want it to, like, just constantly generate, like, old Minecraft, like, the normal Minecraft stuff. Like, we want it to blend well. But for some reason, it feels like it's constantly making redwood. Like, there's 60-something biomes, and we've seen about, like, 8 of them. The autumn forest, the maple field, the plains, the redwood forest. But, like, these giant flower fields feel too often. We'll try a couple more, and then I might have to fuck with the real file. Because, like, this is a little too much. Oh, shit. I'm in a mesa already, and I see a portal. No gold blocks, so I'm not, like, super whiffed about that. Bell, glistening melon can kiss my ass. Like, shit like that wouldn't matter. Tough build, because you have all this, clay, all the different clays. Terracottas. But the issue that I'd be afraid of is, hey, it's a dildo. Is all the gold that would be under here. I mean, this would be a cool build for, like, a random idea, but I don't really kind of want to start on a... Because, like, here's the thing. Crops, you need dirt, so you'd have to get down, dig into dirt. And with this, you're starting with a badlands, or deadland, whatever they call it. Wasteland. So that doesn't help. And from what I remember, wasteland trees don't really reproduce saplings that well. Like, it's a pretty extinctionary thing. But then you come over here to the lush, get this lush area, which is kind of cool. Poppies placed all over the place. And, like, see, I could fuck with this. If this had a much better biome, I could fuck with being in a lush desert. Just like, what happens if we grab... I forgot. If you put grass in this... I mean, it exists. It's not the greenest of grass, but it exists. Into what? Hot springs? Lava, mountain, volcano kind of thing? Yeah. Alright, we'll go to 25 and then we'll look at the game file. cool, like, little inner mountain build. This almost reminds me of something from one of Flutter's early LP things with her friends. They built inside of a valley of a top of a mountain. And it's definitely the fuck up there. Like, shit, we are up there. This is probably the first real volcano biome we've seen. Like, real volcano biome. That's kind of cool. Yeah, see, like, the inner diggy hole for me of, like, a dwarf would, like, love to want to be, like, down in this shit. And that kind of be, like, your 360. But then the bitch comes of, I want to get out of here. You got two ways to do it. You can go over, or you can go under. Or you go through, really. I think they ended up doing a lot of through shit. Well, that's a neat little seed, I have to say. That's probably the most unique seed we've got. And it's got all these, like, ruins on top. I mean, we're up there, too. Yeah, 250 blocks in the air, basically. I mean, I think livability, though, the one you'd want to be in would probably be this one. Yeah, this is like some sort of volcanic area, which is neat. We hadn't really seen a biome like this yet. Alright. And create world, check out 25, and then we'll take a look at the main game file. Village. See, they're throwing these things so close to spawn. Savannah's cool. So far, I think the one out of all of them that we've seen that was like, I think I liked the most was... This maybe was one. Like, if we did it, we would do it up in this stupid shit. Like, we full commit to the snowy bullshit. But I think the only reason why is I think there's an ancient city under this. That was why we were like, yeah, that makes that a little too easy. Yep, there it is. Because somewhere around here, I think it's this, there was a hole that literally ran right down into it. Yep, that hole. And the issue was is we were going to have to light the shit up out of that. It was a cool biome. Wasn't this one? Wasn't this one? This was one that I said we might try. But we would have to build it off of the water. Like, that would be the mission of this idea. Would be building it off of this. I don't actually remember where we were in water. We were negative 83, 70, and negative 181. Because, like, spawn's somewhere else. Like, spawn's over here. Ah, okay, so spawn's right over the mountain. But again... we can literally work ourselves right down. To bedrock. There. 61. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool place. This has probably been the cooler of the seeds. Talk about a dick to farm on. I mean, you'd have to do so much clearing. Holy shit. And that's the only reason that's kind of stopped me from not doing it, is because this would be such a pain in the ass to build on. But the idea and the challenge of building on that is definitely cool. So all right. Let's pop open the game folder and go look at the biomes of plenty thing real quick. Config biomes of plenty. The generation toml. That's not what we want. Biome toggles. Weird. So there's no... There's no customization to where we can tweak this to, other than we can turn them on and off, which is cool, but I don't need to do that. I can't specifically change the biomes of plenty spawns, right? Let's check out their wiki. Okay. Oh shit, it's just short. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so I could put seasons into my I'm gonna add it, but I'm gonna turn it off for the moment. Just because I'm not sure I want the seasons, but that could be something interesting to deal with. Okay, back to what we were looking at. All right. So there's not much being said with that. Filter game versions 12.8. Alright, I think that's all there is for Biomes of Plenty. Okay. Okay, let's turn on the seasons. We'll launch it. We're going to see how this works. Because you got me curious. Makes me assume you can change and tweak them. All right. Create world. Survival creative. Seed test 26. Create new world. A whole new world. All right. Okay, so hot biomes that are hot don't snow. Good. Jungles that are warm don't snow, they rain. I mean, this could make it challenging in its own way. Because here's the thing. It's not going to change it to snow blocks. And now this is the question. Will this shit melt? Because that's what you want. You want it to melt when it's done. If it melts, I'm cool with it. I can fuck with this. I can fuck with this. Because this way it thaws out, it's gone. You get that spring summer cycle. It feels organic. It doesn't feel like you're just sitting in perma snow. So yeah, I could fuck with this. Okay. Back to the game files. What's this mod called? Serene Seasons. Just relaunch the folder because I don't think it's in there. Seasons Toml. Okay, so starting season is early spring. Okay, so here's what we want to figure out. How long do we want this shit to last? The duration of subseason in days. Subseason duration, 8 days. Um... 8 days. That's a lot of rotating through the seasons. I feel like that's too fast. So in-game days. We would probably want... So it's divided up in subsections. Or quarters, realistically. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So you're looking at 24 days each. Currently, because it's got early, mid, and late of each month. Okay. Eight, 16, 24 days per season. So that would be every 96 Minecraft days would be a year. 96 Minecraft days. Um All right, times 20 minutes divided by 60. So that's every 32 hours of gameplay. You get a year of Minecraft, quote unquote, of seasons. So every 32 hours, quote unquote, you get a season. All right, so all right. Let's make summer hotter. So the biome temp adjust is going positive 0.8. Is I think going to be the only change. Okay, that could be interesting. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, so we've made the summers a little bit hotter. Well, a lot a bit hotter, actually. Let's go roll it over to midsummer and see what that does to the area. We'll probably call it quits here in a few minutes. So now it's midsummer. So now what we want to find is a... See if we can find a snow biome real quick. Because I want to see if it starts melting yet. And of course, we're all in tropical shit now. Looking with anything with snow. Does it say the season now in the HUD? Per chance? No, it doesn't. I might as well just locate it and be done with it. Bingo. This is what we wanted to see. By this being summer, is this melting? Oh, it is! Okay, but it's not melting the snow, the packed snow. The snow blocks that are automatically placed. That's still there. But it is definitely melting it off the trees. Why do you run ads? Whenever I try to watch your stream, I get hit with like 90 seconds of ads. Winter, you should only be hit with ads once every 30 minutes, and that's it. And it's 90 seconds of your life. And then we're back for another 30 minutes, and then it's done until later. So, I mean, it's not like it's that intrusive. And I used to stall them and pause them and do shit like that, but fucking nobody's almost ever here, so it doesn't really matter. And, I mean, in the end, it boosts up the 1,000th of a cent that I get more thrown into the Twitch payment whenever I'm live, so it's like, whatever. I mean, at one point, I was making almost more in ad revenue than I was in subs. And that wasn't running them in, like, superly intrusive. It was just running them like I've always ran them. And at times, I would make more than, or almost more than in revenue than I would in subs. When I had the viewer base up. Okay. That's pretty cool. Dude, do you think I fucking care? I'm gonna be real. Do you think I fucking care? Dude, I stream, like, in the last, like, 2 weeks, I've streamed, like, maybe an hour or 3 hours. 4. Max. I've been streaming for 10 years. If you think I give a flying fuck about the growth or anything like that, I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, I don't stream often. I'm so fucking busy right now, I can't stream. Like, it's nuts, dude. So, like, it's been really busy, so when I get on, it's in very short bursts. Like, we're here at the end pretty much of today, and I've only been live for an hour and, what, 20 minutes-ish? I stopped streaming daily, officially daily. I stopped, after we did the 365 days exclusive. I did 365 days in a row, and then I finally called it after that. And just started streaming when I had time. And then right around the new year, I changed my schedule completely, and it was just when I had time. And then over really February, it got probably to the busiest part, where it's just been at night for just a little bit. I mean, I've done it for 10 years. I obviously enjoy coming and hanging out and chatting with people for a bit. Since Battlefield 6. Yeah, we were playing Battlefield 6 a good bit. No, I've never once given a shit about growing my channel. I'm being actually real. I make more money in the real world than this thing could ever possibly produce. I stream just because I want to come and hang out and chat with people. That's literally it. fucking could not care if I had 5 viewers, 100 viewers, 500 viewers, 10 billion viewers. I don't give a shit. This has never been a thing about growing to become a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer. I don't know. I'm not going to be one of them. I come here, hang out with y'all, talk shit. That's it. If I wanted to, I could grow it. I could actually sit down and grind it out. But I'm fucking 37 years old. Do you think I'm actually going to sit here and try to hang out with a bunch of 17-year-olds on Twitch and be like, hey guys, let's grow our channels together? See, you shouldn't be getting pre-rolls because I have all that shit turned off. That's a Twitch thing, it seems like. Because the only way ads are set up is that it's rolled, should be 90 seconds of ads on the hour and half hour, and that is it. And I can check here under monetization ads. Yep, 90 seconds. And it's to run, 1.5 minutes of ads every 30 minutes. And then after your stream starts, how long do you want Ad Manager to wait before automatically running ads? The minimum is 30 minutes, so it can't run them in the first thing. Stream Manager notification, 5 minutes before ads start. Chat notification when ad break's about to start. That's there. Yeah, that's weird. Because, like, it's been, disable pre-roll ads by running mid-roll breaks every 30 seconds. If mid-rolls gain 10 minutes of no pre-roll. You can stack up to 3 minutes of mid-rolls to disable pre-rolls for 1 hour. Yeah, so I should have pre-roll ads turned off, which is what you seem to be hitting. And I'm going to be real, it may be because I'm not actually pressing the button and I'm letting it do it. And that might be what's causing it. Because back in the day, I used to do it and run them on my own. But then I got too lazy and I said, fuck it, at some point. But here's the thing. I turn ads off. It's up to Twitch. Y'all are going to get brutally murdered by Twitch. Twitch don't give a shit. So, at least with me controlling it, I control it. So. Yeah, let's see here. In the last, just to give you an idea, since January, I've streamed 58 hours. So if we take 58 hours, divide by like 2.25, probably is the average. That's 25 days in 3 months I've streamed. Now, also, to be fair, I do go to Ace's channel on Thursdays now at night, and I do go hang out on his chat. So that's also taking away time that I would probably have streamed is on his, going over to his thing, but we have too much fun shit-talking games, so... Oh, at this point, I make more in ads than I do sub revenue. Actually, no. This month, we're making... Well, this month's, or this payout cycle, we don't really have too many ads because I haven't been streaming a whole lot. So when I was doing 4 or 5 hours a day, I was getting far more ads. Right now, with this last thing, I've only made 43 or 51 cents in ads. That's normally about $5-10 in ads alone. Like if I actually stream, you could make a lot. They normally, so a lot of the bigger streamers, what they say is you're normally gonna have, if you're like if you're a larger content creator, you're streaming often, you're doing, you've got a decent audience. Ad revenue is at least 1/3 of your entire payout at the end. So if you have a streamer that's making $5,000 a month in subs times 0.3, whoops, they're roughly bringing in somewhere around $1,000 a month in ad rev of like that $5,000 payout. They're bringing around $1,000 in of ads. And I mean, that really, the more it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, the more viewers you have, the better the ad rev is. So, but like I said, I don't give a shit. I just leave it there. I'm not fucking with it. It's been set up for... when did I get affiliate? Let's see here. Ace is about to hit the 6-year badge. No, wait, he's hit the 6-year badge. No, he's not. He's about to hit the 6-year badge. Because he's at 68 months, 67 months, 68. Hold on, I can look. Stream manager. He is at 63 months. 63 months. 5-year badge. Jesus. He's so close to 69. So yeah, I've had ad revenue set up for 5 years and I haven't fucking touched it once. Because it was around the time he subbed is when that whole ad campaign changed and they did that's where they went to that 55% ad revenue split. Was about that time. It was because it was right around COVID. But then I've had the sub badge since what? Where's my badge? 105 months. So 6-year badge. Yeah, so I've been an affiliate for 105 months. I'm old as shit. So 8.5 years, or almost 9 years now. Time flies. You started me back on Epic 7. That has been a very long time. A very, very long time. But I mean, it's rare. I mean, let's be real. I pop on hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm gone. Like, I'm about to get off, go get some shit done, do a few more things, and then off I go to bed to get up at like 3 a.m. Like, I can go ahead and set a timer for 8 hours, and that will be about the time I sit back down at the computer. I'll be back here at 4 a.m. sitting in front of my computer, at least. So, good times. But that is it for me tonight. I think what we're gonna end up doing is probably just YOLOing a world and setting some rules up. And that'll probably be something we do soon. Figure out all the different rules that we're gonna do for the Minecraft thing over time. And all that has to be checked before we say it's complete. Because we're gonna do like we have to visit every biome. We're gonna have to get at least one of every tree. I have to beat the Ender Dragon, beat the Aether shit, beat the do all the Nether shit. I don't know. We'll figure out a couple other goals to hit along the way. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to establish it. We're gonna have to actually establish some shape, form, or another of getting to World's End. So the 30 million block marker in one direction we'll have to hit. Gotta fucking suck. But we're gonna have to hit we're gonna actually have to plan a thing at the corner of World's End. I think is gonna be one. So you're going to go -30, and drop a block on the final corner to say you've been there. So it's going to be a lot of Nether shit. But, yep, that's going to be it. Y'all take care. We'll be on Ace's podcast tomorrow talking shit. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. This one's interesting. So, yeah, see y'all later.